Okay, we have a quick reference on IAM, that is Identity and Access Management. It is a free service offered by AWS. It is a global service. User data is applied and available to all the regions at the same time. What does that mean? The moment you create a new IAM user, that user's credentials are copied or replicated across all the regions and the availability zone same time. That is how it is a global service. The root user account is the full administrator control account that has access to all AWS resources. IAM identities are users, groups, and the roles. New IAM accounts have no permissions by default until granted. Up to 10 managed policies can be attached to an IAM user, role, or group. Up to 1,000 IAM roles can have under one AWS root account. Up to 5,000 user accounts can be created under one AWS account. That means if you have your AWS root user account, you can create 5,000 IAM users. An IAM user can be attached to multiple groups. An IAM user can be assigned up to 10 groups. So logically, an IAM user can have 110 policies attached. How? Attaching 10 policies to a single IAM user account. Further, adding this IAM user account into 10 groups of each group will have 10 policies attached. IAM provides shared access to AWS account. Granular level permission can be set. It secures access to AWS resources and applications that run on Amazon EC2. New user get assigned access key ID and secret access when first created. Of course, if you have selected programmatic access feature. Access keys are displayed only once during the creation process. If the access key are lost or forgotten, they must be deleted and recreated. So as a IAM creator, you should be very careful at the time of creating and capturing these details. Access keys can only be used for CLI, SDK, and APIs. Multi-factor authentication feature can be enabled, can provide temporary access to other AWS account users. Consistent and high availability by replicating users' data across multiple servers within Amazon data centers around the world. This is what we have discussed. The moment you create a user account, that user account credentials are replicated or created across multiple regions and availability zones within AWS environment. IAM users are end users who log into console or interact with AWS resources programmatically. IAM groups are used to group IAM users so that they all have the same permission levels. In our lab exercise, we have created admin group, level 1 user group, developers group, right? The same thing. So any user who belongs to that group will enjoy all the policies or the permissions that are assigned to that particular group. IAM roles are used to associate permissions to a role and then assign this to an users or group. IAM policies are JSON documents which grant permissions for specific user, group, or role to access the services. So here the policies are attached to IAM identities. IAM identities are the IAM users. Managed policies are default policies provided by AWS that cannot be altered or cannot be deleted. Custom managed policies are created by IAM users that can be altered or it can be deleted. Inline policies are the policies that are directly attached to the IAM users. With this, the quick reference of IAM is completed.